Hi, today I'm bringing to you a management topic which I have found very interesting and beneficial. I'm sure you will be able to use it also when you are launching a new product or a project. We are all familiar with the term postmortem. Now, often used in the medical concept, it means the analysis after death. What it benefits? It benefits the medical fraternity in understanding the cause of the death and maybe make cures for the future. It also, of course, helps the patient's family to know the cause of death, but it doesn't help the patient. The patient is dead. We are not concerned with the medical aspect of this term postmortem, but with the commercial and the business aspect. In businesses also, the same happens. Very often projects fail, products fail, things go wrong, and meetings are held after the event for studying and making a report. I call these post-mortem reports on the business. Nothing much happens. People discuss and throw allegations, and finally, the report is made and filed away to be referred in the future, but nothing happens. The patient is dead. The money is gone. The pre-mortem, I'm introducing today the concept of pre-mortem, which has been popular and been used by many corporations, especially for project management, project launches, but also in a small to medium business settings. It is also useful for product launches. The pre-mortem concept says reverse it, work backwards. Before you launch a product or a project, check out all the aspects, to check out all the ways in which the product can be a failure, so that you could iron out all the flaws from the beginning. How this process goes is that all the key stakeholders in the company who have something to do with this project, who have things to contribute, are made to sit in a room, and the meeting facilitator says, "Oh, I'm looking at the crystal ball and I see that this project is doomed to failure. Not only just failure, but a very, very bad failure." And the participants are asked to think and figure out what could be the reasons for the failure. And these people, somebody could be in marketing, he could give the marketing reasons. Somebody could be in finance, he could give the finance reasons. And then all these points are put together, and hopefully the result of this brainstorming exercise is a product that has more probability for success. And this is very important because product failures do happen. Small organizations, big organizations, product and project failures do happen. History is full of examples of big product failures. When we speak about such an example, what comes to mind first is the Ford Edsel. The Edsel car was brought out by Ford Motor Company, launched in 1957 with a lot of expectations. The management was so euphoric and so sure of its success that even the shipments of the cars that went to the different dealerships across the United States, the cars were sent in plastic wrapping so that nobody would see it, and the surprise is left for launch day. But the product failed. It really didn't take off, and it is said that Ford Motor Company lost between $250 to $400 million in those days currency due to this product failure. There are many reasons what have been said why the Edsel failed. It is said that in the mid-50s, the Chrysler car company had a model DeSoto, which had flaring fins and lights at the back, 3 lights at the back, and this was so popular and being lapped up by the customers that Ford rushed into making a copy without doing any kind of market research. It is also said that Ford was so sure of the product, they didn't put much thought into the pricing. And the customers, when they went to see the Edsel in the dealers' showrooms, had sticker shock. They found the price too high, especially because there were other Ford models with more or less similar features which were at lower price points. It's also said that one reason was the Edsel had too many complications. The Edsel, maybe because Ford was so sure of its success, the Edsel car was launched in 18 models in 4 series in 6 styles and 2 wheelbases. So it was so complicated to manufacture, maybe adding to the cost, which led to the sticker shock. It was so painful for the customers to comprehend, and the customers ended up being confused. And the most suffering were the dealers, the dealerships, who had to keep so much of variety of stock. So in the end, if the Ford Motor Company had spent time in doing a good pre-mortem analysis and a good kind of a thought process before launching the product, it may have saved itself from this failure. Thanks for watching. I hope you can benefit from this concept. Thank you again.